Welcome to Departure Delayed, the podcast that explains the hidden side of the longevity equation and quantum state anti-aging. We will always ask the question, how can my final departure date from this world be delayed? Today we will answer your nutrition and health-related questions to help you unravel the mysteries behind biological aging. The host, guest, and speakers on this program are not medical doctors. No medical claims are being stated, and the information presented is for personal research and educational purposes only. The information has not been evaluated by Health Canada, the FDA, the FTC, or the USDA, and is not intended to diagnose, cure, treat, or prevent any disease. We do not represent PRL Labs USA. So sit back, relax, and get ready to fill your cup from the fountain of youth.
Hi everybody, welcome to Departure Delayed. I'm your anti-aging guru, Brian Gangle from bgangel.com. Welcome to today's episode. Hey, if you're new to Departure Delayed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tick on the notification bell so that when a new episode drops, you can be the first on your block to get this great information. And by all means, please share it with a friend, a neighbor, and a loved one so they can get this great information too. And if you're a returning avid listener to Departure Delayed, welcome back. We're glad that you could take time out of your busy schedule to join us once again. And today we're going to talk about an ancient formula called Chyavanprash, otherwise known as Amla Royale, and how it can help to solve the aging equation and put you on the path to longevity and anti-aging. But before we do, I want to talk to you about some of our amazing live events happening here at our headquarters in Ontario, Canada. Now, for 2020, we've got a just Jim Dandy lineup of live events for you. Of course, our Life Frequency Health Lecture Series is kicking off in March, and it takes place every Tuesday in March, and it's evening classes starting at 7:30. And, of course, Life Frequency, we focus in on the understanding of how energy and electricity is at the heart of the healing process. And we spotlight unique modalities and new technologies that can aid you in increasing the human condition, namely vibration and energy flow. And after these classes, you'll attract like-minded individuals and, of course, lots of new clients if you're a practitioner who are definitely more open to achieving their wellness goals. And it's open to everyone in the general public. And of course, our first class is going to be on quantum physics and metaphysical healing. And the structure of the Life Frequency classes is there's a 1-hour lecture that I deliver, followed by a 1-hour workshop and module from one of our guest speakers. And then we do a workshop as a whole. These are amazing events. They sold out really quickly last fall, so really exciting to bring the Life Frequency back here. On class number 2, we're going to be really diving into the energy medicine equation with a special guest, Professor George Grant. Class 3, I'll be delivering the Vastu Energy Workshop, and you can slide over to our sister podcast, Vastu Secrets, to learn more about that amazing event. That's going to be happening on March 17th. And then on the 4th class, it's going to be our very good friend, Dr. Marcel Wolf, who will be delivering Frequency Matters and talking all about light energy. You're going to love it. And our last class is going to be on ancient arts, essential oils, mud packing technologies, and so much more with our very special guests, Ray and Angela Shim from Heart Sense Purpose, and you're going to absolutely love it. And the amazing thing is you can go over to eventbrite.com, just key into the search menu in the Toronto area, Life Frequency classes, and you can get a ticket for only $59.99 for all 5 classes. And boy, we've got some great surprises over there. And all the details also at my website portal at bgangel.com, where you can learn all about my classes, lectures, workshops, and of course, our big event of the year, the National Conference of Traditional Healing, taking place on April 30th, May 1, 2, 3 in Markham, Ontario, Canada. And wow, what a lineup for this event. 30 plus international speakers descending on Toronto in late April and May for this incredible conference. And of course, we're going to have over 24 2-hour informative, rich workshops, and also 6 full-day classes for the professionals and the pros, and 3 mini-summits within the conference, including the Holistic Diabetes Solutions Summit and the World Healing Night, and of course the Conquest of Cancer and Cancer Prevention. And oh my goodness, we have so many amazing speakers. Here's just a starting lineup. We have the legend himself, T. Colin Campbell, author of Hole in the China Study from T. Cornell University. We have the Clements, Brian and Anna Marie Clement from Hippocrates Health Institute in Florida. Professor Ralph Moss, author and science writer from Maine. Jackie Harvey, a hormone expert, Mindy Blackson and Jeffrey Kipple from Fame Media, Dr. Daryl Wolf from Vancouver, BC, Dame Dr. Sheila McKenzie, President of the World Organization of Natural Medicine, Dr. Akbar Khan from Medicor Cancer Centers, Dr. Gerald Smith, an amazing holistic biological dentist, a legendary dentist flying in from Pennsylvania, Master Francisco Quintero representing Master Shaw and the Canadian Tao Association and the Tao Calligraphy, Andrea Donsky, our moderator and international television personality from Naturally Savvy, delivering all of the panel talks on Sunday, Professor George Grant from the Wellness Academy, Peter and Ursula Schnell from Lido's Crystals, Dr. Stanley Nye from the Nye Matrix, Dr. Marcel Wolf, Dr. Tony Hornick, the Sprout Man himself, he's over 90 years old, Angela and Raysham from Heart Sense Purpose, Sharon Walsh, Lynn Himmelman delivering Laughing Yoga, Cheryl Anofsky, Gabriel Cousins, Dr. Tim Holton, Dr. Leon Trigger, and many, many others. You definitely don't want to miss. This is the blockbuster event of health events here in Canada. That's the National Conference of Traditional Healing featuring the Legends of Health live on stage. 4-day event, April 30th until May 3rd, and tickets are on sale until March 1st for only $197.50, and then after March 1st, the price goes back up to full price, which is $297.50. So get tickets and get your details at eventbrite.com. You just key into the search menu in the Toronto area, Legends of Health, and it'll take you right there. Hey, let's dive into today's episode as we're going to talk about this amazing, legendary formula called Chyavanprash. Now, Chyavanprash, if you want to look it up, it's spelled Chyavanprash. Now, this is part of a master formula for anti-aging and longevity called Gold 360. Now, this ancient botanical tonic contains over 40 different Ayurvedic herbs, and it's a powerful rejuvenative formula to help maintain one and rejuvenate one's health. And the issue is that Chyavanprash is exported out of India. And it comes in many different grades, if you will. Grade 1 being the lowest grade on the Indian government's 10-point grading scale, and 10, of course, being the most superior quality blend. So you always want to look for grade 10 wherever possible. And this ancient tonic has its origins thousands of years before Christ. Ancient stories tell how the Saint Chyavanprash was divinely given this formula to revitalize his shattered, feeble state, and of course, his feeble health. Saint Chyavanprash was dearly loved by God, and through this formula, he was revitalized and truly rejuvenated. Through these many centuries, this masterful herbal formula has been preserved for all of us and revered as a sacred, time-proven, good-tasting, revitalizing formula. The Chyavanprash is a powerful free radical scavenger formula, and when taken regularly, helps to build immunity, decreases fatigue, strengthens digestive power, and keeps the memory bright and the lungs clear. The ancient texts state that it's beneficial in promoting improved overall physiology, physical and mental performance, and reduction in stress. In addition, no other tonic I have ever seen in all of my days has been able to rejuvenate the hypothalamus in the brain and overall brain functions as well as Chyavanprash does. Its main ingredient is called amla, A-M-L-A. And this is the common name for something called the Indian gooseberry. And amla is a fruit that is rich in a natural source of vitamin C and is completely bioavailable because this form of vitamin C is not synthesized in a lab, but rather has all the synergists, transporters, and cofactors that the Almighty put with the Indian gooseberry. And of course, amla is one of the most powerful rejuvenating herbs in the entire Ayurvedic material medica. Other key ingredients in the Chyavanprash formula are bilva, spelled B-I-L-V-A, cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, winter cherry, bala, asparagus, and long pepper. Unrefined honey is used as a base, which acts as a carrier for the herbs to carry them deeply into the body's tissue. It's a very sweet-tasting product which is assimilated quickly into the bloodstream and penetrates the cell walls carrying the active constituents of the Chyavanprash herbs, and it carries it into the circulatory system. So when you combine this together with other anti-aging remedies, formulas, herbs, vitamins, and nutrients, which we talk a lot in our past episodes at Departure Delayed, you have one of the most powerful rejuvenative tonics you can imagine. My first time finding out about Chyavanprash was when I was in an Indo-Asian store and I was asking the clerk for an anti-aging tonic. He showed me a white jar with Indian writing on it, and he said, "This is the black paste that is used as an anti-aging tonic." So I took the jar home, opened it up, and it was thick like glue. I took a spoonful out of this Chyavanprash out of the white tub, and then I made a hot water tea, and when the water had stopped to boil, I had placed the spoonful of Chyavanprash into the cup and stirred it around nice and slow. I was told not to put boiling hot water at a boil because it could damage the living herbs, the phytonutrients inside the delicate formula. Eventually the water turned a light color like tea as the Chyavanprash gently melted into the water. I drank this sweet, sort of tart and pungent flavor, and it was absolutely a wonderful treat in the afternoon. I drank it for several more days, and then all of a sudden, I noticed that I had more energy, more vitality, and a lot of other things began to happen. One of the most interesting things was that I noticed that the small amount of gray hair that I had back approximately 20 years ago began to slowly disappear. I also noticed that fine lines and wrinkles on my face began to heal themselves and were replenished with soft skin, rejuvenating my complexion. I noticed that my energy in the afternoon was much more vibrant than it was in the past. And then other things, like little aches and little creaks in the bones and in the muscles and the skeletal system began to slowly fade away. And then the most amazing thing was that I noticed that my sleep patterns had begun to regulate themselves. I had deeper, more restful sleep, which allowed my body to rejuvenate. But at the same time, I didn't require as much time to be at sleep. My normal sleep pattern back then was 8 to 9 hours, and suddenly I felt extremely refreshed after only 6 to 6.5 hours. Absolutely astonished by the Chyavanprash. And now I have maintained Chyavanprash as part of my daily regimen, part of my armamentarium, my chemistry and my daily routine as part of my anti-aging equation. And I hope that you make it yours. Later, I found other sources of Chyavanprash which were available in my local health food store. You have to do a little bit of detective work to find it. My preference is to find really good quality, grade 10. And of course, I usually find it in glass jars now. I hope you get a chance to try Chyavanprash and the amla berry. I think you're going to be absolutely astonished with the amazing results that it can deliver for you, your friends, your neighbors, and your loved ones. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you have any questions, by all means, send them to bgangel777@gmail.com, and I'd be glad to answer anything you have. Make a note on your calendar. You definitely want to get tickets to our Life Frequency Health Lecture Series starting in March 2020 up here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. Details at eventbrite.com in the Toronto area, and just get into the search menu, Life Frequency. And of course, make sure you get tickets, and I'll leave details in the liner notes of this podcast episode about the National Conference of Traditional Healing featuring the Legends of Health. And we have a special on tickets. They're only $197.50, all access for all 4 days until March 1st, where tickets go up to $297.50. Until next time, I'm your anti-aging guru, Brian Gangle from bgangel.com, wishing blessings to you all, bright suns all the way. Have yourself a stress-free and healthy day, and don't you dare forget, your final departure date can be delayed. Bye for now.